What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I've seen the story, man, that just pissed me off. I'm just being honest with you, man. I mean, one of the things about being a person that's respected, and a lot of times what makes people powerful is what the ability for them to restrain themselves. Nowadays, we see a lot of people that don't have that ability. And this story I'm about to tell you is out of Indianapolis. Shout out Indy, you know what I'm saying? And it's about a Delta Airlines passenger that was so damn unruly over a bag and not wanting to follow directions, according to this report, that while they were on a runway about to take off, the whole staff said, you know what? Turn the plane around. Let's go back. And they taxied off the runway and back to the place and took this woman off the plane. Take a look at this, man. I told you before, Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous, and Juggernaut is more than often unruly.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Chaos aboard a Delta Airlines flight set to take off from Indianapolis before a fight over bags escalates. Ends with a woman being taken off the plane in handcuffs. Tonight, U.S. Airlines are predicted to carry 271 million passengers this summer. That's a new record. There is tonight concern about even more delays because of that increase. ITMate's Kat Sandoval is digging into what happened here in Indianapolis and talks to one of the passengers there when it all happened.
A Delta flight from Indianapolis to LaGuardia was interrupted while getting ready to take off at 3:30 this afternoon. A witness said there was a disturbance. Yelling and threatening language was used. The plane was forced to go back to the terminal and everyone was deplaned. This footage shows the aftermath. 5 officers arresting a woman after Delta Flight 4494 was diverted. The witness who filmed this footage joins us tonight.
We were literally like engines were powering up, ready to take off, and they stopped.
The plane turned back. Bill Leschhorn says he sat 3 rows in front of a passenger who he says refused to put her bag under her seat or on the overhead bin. That's when he says she argued with a flight attendant. The uncontrollable passenger escalated the situation. She was joined with her 2 other companions.
Language that she was using on the plane towards some of the other passengers was very threatening. It was threatening physical violence. It was verbally assaulting. And I heard a father say, you know, please keep your voice down. There are children on the plane.
Leschhorn said he was grateful to turn back. He was scared. A Delta spokesperson tells me the plane returned to the gate due to unruly passengers on board. Delta says the flight was delayed an hour and a half, but that didn't matter to Leschhorn.
I feel safer knowing that we did not take off with that sort of scenario happening on the plane.
Since the beginning of the year, the FAA says there has been 624 dangerous passenger behaviors that disrupted flights. I'm ITMate's Kat Sandoval, Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing. And that woman looked like she had some age on her. She know better. Said all of this came from guys, her saying, you know, not following instructions, refusing to put her bag under the seat or in the overhead compartment. Turned into a whole full-blown argument that not only ruined her day because she got arrested, but ruined everybody else's day that, you know, wanted to have a safe travel trip home or wherever they were going. It's bad enough getting in the plane, not knowing if it's going to land correctly or you're going to fall out the sky without somebody doing some type of craziness. You'll think after all this security protocol and stuff after 9/11, and it's a universal rule nowadays that they don't play at airports. You can't be unruly in these airports. We see all these videos. People still do it. This is a $1 million plane, multi-million-dollar plane. You think they're going to jeopardize it because you can't follow simple instructions? All of a sudden, you more important than this billion-dollar company? People be taking the customers always right, that slogan, to the extreme. But then again, that's what you get when you deal with the Juggernaut female. No matter what color she is or where she come from, she's a danger, danger, dangerous. Shout out Barrington Levy. And this lady right here, no different. Species name, Juggernautus flight interruptus. You know what I'm saying? If she's headed to the clouds, her ass bound to get loud. Who does this type of stuff? Said it was children on air. Hey, it's kids on here. Don't do that. I guarantee you she gave them a piece of her mind too. I guarantee you, in the midst of this whole thing, one of the favorite phrases from the Juggernaut female was, guarantee you she said this phrase during the argument. How much y'all want to bet? She said, you got me fucked up. Yeah, but now you got everybody fucked up because they had to go back. You know how hard it is getting through all of that security checkpoints, sitting there waiting to board the flight, getting on the flight. Sometimes you got to deal with people you don't want to sit next to for so many hours of the flight, only to have somebody else come and put their problems on everybody else. Man, people are stupid, man. You know what I would do? And I'm dead serious. I don't think there's nothing they can do about it. You act up in the airport, it's a federal offense, and your butt get banned from that airline. I'd make them run the gambit. You go through all these airlines and get stupid, you'll be stuck riding Spirit. And then that's the last stop. After that, your ass can walk everywhere you want to go. Or get in the car and cuss your own self out and argue with your own self about where you want to put the bag in the fucking vehicle. People are stupid, man. Dumb. Yo, I can't go off about a rule that's in place for my safety. I've seen people getting mad on an airport, because I've been on a lot of planes. I've seen people get mad because they want to switch seats because there's an empty seat over there near a window and they don't want to sit next to the person they with. And the person says, no, we can't do that because the plane didn't close, the door didn't close yet, and the person might still show up. And people get angry because they can't take a seat for a person that a person already paid for, even though this is the seat they picked on their itinerary. People are crazy, man. It shows a lot of immaturity in the mind of men and ladies nowadays. It does. You know what make you a respectable person? A lot of times you'll get your way if you speak with a regular voice and speak to somebody, another human being, like a human being. What's so hard about putting the bag under your seat? What's so hard about doing what everybody else is supposed to do? It's like nowadays, everything ass backwards is normal and people is going right along with it. Makes no sense, man. This is a grown-up acting like a child. You see a lot of immaturity nowadays with people. And it ain't nobody's job to kiss or lick your ass, you know, when you come to them for a service that they're happily or willing to oblige you with. I'd start banning people. What are they going to do? They already showed that they can't control themselves in public. So let them do all this stuff on their own. Maybe if your ass get to walking from place to place or driving in a car, getting vertigo, seeing the same scenery over and over again, maybe you'll keep your fucking mouth shut and go to and fro like everybody else trying to make it home safely. That's just me. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous. Sometimes Juggernaut is disagreeable. See you in the next video. Take care.